Green carpet event at Northwest State Community College for 2021, and our Making a Difference Award winners we'll be talking to throughout the evening tonight. And joining me is Foundation Chair with us, and it's Peter Beck. And Peter, as we talk about the green carpet dinner, the green carpet event, it's something that you and I have been talking at for a number of years now. We talk about the award winners. The event itself makes a big difference here at the college at Northwest State.
Yes, this event actually helps support the scholarships for many of the students that come here, and we were able to raise additional dollars through this evening. Unfortunately, this evening isn't as large as what it normally is because we usually have more sponsors. We have silent auction and different other money-raising events throughout the evening. And unfortunately, with COVID, this kind of puts a little hamper on it. But at the end of the day, we still are able to raise some dollars, which continue to support the students of Northwest State to change their lives and allow them to help our community and our community businesses with whether it's training, education, degrees. It really is a great opportunity for us to give back to the community also.
I know we have a big thank you to make, really, because last year at this time we were all wringing our hands and worried and didn't know how COVID was going to affect it, because we want to make those dreams come true for the students out here. But this past year was a record-setting year, really.
Yeah, we had over, I believe, $836,000 that we were able to give out in scholarships this year to over 290 students. So it keeps on growing and growing, and we are so fortunate because it does touch the hands of many students that come here.
Green carpet event for 2021 here at Northwest State Community College, and I'm proud to have the new president of Northwest State Community College with me, Todd Hernandez. And Todd, thanks for joining us tonight. We're excited for this event. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. It's one of my favorite events we have all year long at the college. It's an opportunity for us to sit back and take a look at some really great organizations and people in Northwest Ohio that help Northwest Ohio be a great place to live and work.
This event is really all about people serving the community. You know, the college does it every day, but rewarding and thanking those people who are out in the counties that we represent, thanking them for making a difference is really special.
Absolutely. The college's mission is to improve the lives of individuals and strengthen communities, but we can't do that by ourselves. Like, we're one entity, one organization. It takes a community to raise a community.
And there are so many thank yous that I know that we have talked about out here throughout the years, and this is a different year. But anything that we can do to amplify the things that, and when you look at it, Dan Yaris and the Farm Bureau of Henry and Defiance and Williams and Fulton counties, and also Terry Henricks, their 2 locations in Archbold, those are our 3 award winners this year. Anything we can do to thank them goes a long way, especially in a strange year like this.
Absolutely, and I'm excited to have them here. It's not the green carpet that we normally have. I miss the silent auction and the entertainment that Robin Wilcox always arranges for us. But we're bringing them here, we're feeding them, and we're going to say thank you and honor them in this way.
We want to get into the focus of the evening for all of us here tonight for the green carpet for 2021, and that's the Making a Difference Award winners. The Northwest State Community College Foundation is pleased to sponsor the Making a Difference Award each year. This award was developed to recognize and celebrate businesses, organizations, and individuals here in the 6-county area that are committed to bettering their community. The Making a Difference Award recipients were nominated by community members. Applications for this prestigious award were made publicly available on the NSCC website. A selection committee from the Foundation Board reviewed the submitted nominations, and tonight we are very happy, as the Community College's Foundation Board of Directors, to honor our Making a Difference Award winners. We're going to start with our Business Award winner tonight. Terry Henricks Ford and Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Archbold opened in 1989 and has proudly served the community throughout its history. Service to the community is also big at Terry Henricks. Both the person and the business believe deeply in this. Terry and his team not only support numerous community endeavors with their checkbook, but also by rolling up their sleeves and putting the work in to make their community better. Schools, festivals, sports, and racing teams alike have received support over the years from Terry Henricks. Terry Henricks Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Terry Hendricks is a family environment. We try to treat everybody like family, employees, customers, anybody that walks in the door. So it's a small town community, family community, so we try to make our business that way as well.
They're always involved in any situation that we have, especially athletics in particular. I coach baseball, and they're always helping us out with fields, fundraisers, things that we need. Like I said, they're always involved with that. And one thing I always like is that, they get their hands dirty. So when we need people to actually help out, instead of just writing a check, they're always here to say, throw some hands our way and help us out with that.
Well, it's a real joy for us, whether it's buying a lamb at the fair or be a part of the parade or a golf tournament or even a little league team. It's just a great thing to see that those entities exist and that we can help that continue.
Service is a big word. We first strive to do business the right way. So by serving our community, when we sell a car, service a car, try to do it with integrity. We try to do what we want it to be done to us. So we want to do business the way we want to go into a business and do it.
For Terry Hendricks, he is the most humble guy you're ever going to meet. And Terry, he has no facade. He's Terry every day. As far as the business goes, the recognition is awesome. We try and do it right. We try and make sure that we take care of people, that we're very transparent, that we're easy to do business with, and to be recognized for that is great.
One of the sayings he has is it has to be as good for the customer as it is for the dealership. So in that, it can be fantastic for the dealership and terrible for the customer because the customer will never come back and see us. It can't be fantastic every time for the customer because we won't have employees because we won't be able to pay the payroll. So by that, that's how he does business every day. That's how he's treated us. That's how he's coached us and taught us how to do business.
I'm very ecstatic that he had an opportunity to receive this award. I think it's one of those things where you have hardworking individual that maybe stay under the radar and aren't the flashiest, and I think that's Terry. And like I said, he doesn't need to get doesn't need the credit for doing what he does, hard work, and I think for him, I just think that's an absolute honor to see him get that.
The community supports us, so we support them, and it's very rewarding.
Green Carpet event for 2021 at Northwest State Community College, and we have our Business Making a Difference Award winner with us tonight, Terry Hendricks from Terry Hendricks in Archbold. And Terry, thanks for making time to join us tonight. We're honored to have you here with us. Your dealership in Archbold not only serves that Archbold community, but it serves everybody, and service really is what you hang your hat on.
Yeah, that's true. We got a Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram store, and then we have a Ford store. And it's just, we've just been so blessed with the business we've had, even through the COVID, other than we shut down for 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. But even after that, we've just never stopped. And thanks to my folks behind me there, because they're the ones that do it, not me.
Gary, we're glad to have you here from Terry Hendricks. And tell me a little bit about working with Terry and the dealership and what giving back to the community means to you guys.
Sure. Well, I've worked with Terry for a long time. I originally went to work with Terry in mid-'90s. Okay. So it's been a long relationship, and it's always been one with community first. Employees and community have always come first with Terry.
Introduce yourself.
Kyle Souter.
And Kyle, I know I asked Terry earlier, about the working with family and working with people who become family, and it seems like from the outside looking in anyway, that's really the way it works at Terry Hendricks.
Yeah, I started there in 1997, so worked for Terry for a long time, and now he's my father-in-law. So yes, becoming family is true, but no, it's Terry's always been one to give to the community, whether it's a Pee Wee baseball league or swimming pad or anything. He's really involved in the community, and that's what makes a business grow.
And introduce yourself.
Caleb Jones.
Caleb, thanks for joining us today. And Caleb, as we talk about it, we've talked about, what an investment it is for people to invest in a new vehicle or a used vehicle or whatever it may be. And for people to be able to put their trust in your folks makes a big difference in their day-to-day lives.
Exactly. We give our employees leeway to help that customer the way that they want to be treated. So that's what we do every day as managers and as owners.
Our program will continue right after this.
Welcome back to Northwest State Community College, where we are talking the Green Carpet event for 2021 and also filling you in on our Making a Difference Award winners. And Roy Norman is with me from the Farm Bureau for Henry, Fulton, and Defiance, or Williams?
And Williams. And
all of them. Okay, so I was right. I was happy about that. I was trying to come up with that in the last minute. Roy, tell me a little bit about, first, your personal goals, personal things that you work on throughout the year, throughout your career.
Well, thanks, Joel. It's an honor to be here tonight and be recognized by Northwest State. We're really appreciative of that. A lot of things we work on is member advocacy. We're advocates for agriculture, and that means being an advocate from the farm to the table. How does your food get to the table? We support everything in between there. Work with the consumers to help them understand where their food comes from, food safety, farm safety. Education is big for us as well. We like to reach out to our students, especially K through 8, help them understand where agriculture comes from, help them understand the job opportunities that await them in the agriculture fields.
Farm Bureau of Defiance, Fulton, Henry, and Williams counties has been serving the area for over 100 years in a variety of capacities. One of the major foci of education to students grades 3 and up, agriculture is one of the driving forces in our region's economy, and Farm Bureau has been at the forefront providing children's ag books to every public school library in the 4-county area. This helps provide a greater understanding of agriculture to the next generation of potential farmers and ag industry workers. On a related education note, Farm Bureau also works closely with the area 4-H clubs, not just in support of county fairs, but also providing the valuable connection of the farm-to-table concept, both in terms of crops and livestock. Farm Bureau is a proud partner and advocate for 4-H. Another area where Farm Bureau has excelled through the years is its passionate advocacy on behalf of family farms to local, state, and federal legislators. Farm Bureau is truly making a difference in the agriculture community.
Farm Bureau has made a large impact in my life. It's taken me to places, we get to go to D.C., we get to meet the congressman, we get to go down to Columbus, we get to interact with our local legislators down there to express our concerns and feelings on what we think and where we should go with things.
Farm Bureau does a really good job of understanding what the issues are in our local communities, and so when you have a good grasp of what the issues are, you can rally volunteers for a particular cause quite easily.
Well, our Farm Bureau mission is working together for Ohio farmers to advance agriculture and strengthen our communities.
And Farm Bureau does a tremendous job of on-site government training. That has totally enhanced my vision of our government, of how democratic it is for anybody that wants to participate.
Other ways that Ohio State Extension has partnered with Farm Bureau is most notably in a local context has been the Breakfast on the Farm events that Farm Bureau partnered with us on in our local soil and water conservation district back in 2015 and 2019. Together, we led that group of volunteers to put on an event that collectively attracted over 6,000 people. In many cases, people that were coming to a farm for the first time to see how modern food production happens.
There's a big need to educate the public about where does our food come from, how do we get food locally produced, and who are our farmers. So a lot of our programs are tied to that. Farm Bureau youth representatives served on county junior fair boards. And then Farm Bureau is a big proponent of lobbying on behalf of 4-H to make sure that we have programming, that we have monetary resources, that we have staffing available in every county to support the 4-H programs.
Some of the 4-county Farm Bureau members are some of the best volunteers at improving, at opening, at winterizing 4-H Camp Palmer. And that camp on an annual basis makes a difference for 200 4-H members and more schools that use that facility for band camps and other youth-related activities.
The future of Farm Bureau is just increasing, and I think it's better understood by the young generation that they are working with multiple people in their farms, employees, and they are loaded with management decisions. They need help. They need representation. And they need to know the representatives and senators. And that is an area that Farm Bureau excels in.
The 4-county Farm Bureau and Farm Bureau in general, and Roy Norman as organizational director, deserve this Making a Difference award because they sincerely care about the issues that affect and impact the local community.
On behalf of the more than 3,000 member families of the Defiance, Fulton, Henry, and Williams County Farm Bureaus, I accept this award and say thank you to Northwest State Community College. With me here tonight are some of our key Farm Bureau leaders: Chris Weaver, Mark Balmer, Dave Klinker, Nate and Ashley Like, and our County Office Administrator, Linda Bernath. This award and the impact that Farm Bureau has on our community would not be possible without the tremendous efforts of our current and past volunteers. In addition to our volunteer members, we have been blessed with the support of outstanding staff members, including Chris Wagner, Kathy Wieland, Kathy Genter, Tiffany Silvas, and Linda Bernath. Thank you all. In addition to our Farm Bureau volunteers and staff members, this award is also made possible by our agency partners. I want to thank the volunteer leaders and staff members of the Soil and Water Conservation Districts, the Ohio State University Extension Service, the county fair boards, and the local chambers of commerce. I also want to thank many, many businesses who have helped step up to sponsor and support our community programs and events, such as Nationwide Insurance, Redline Equipment, the Pettisville Grain Company, Davis Farm Service, Kenfeld Group, Bridgewater Dairy, BrightNet, Andre Farms, and Pettisville Meats. Anyone here tonight or listening at home may become a Farm Bureau member. Our mission is working together for Ohio farmers to advance agriculture and strengthen our communities. If you believe in our farmers, if you support Ohio agriculture, if you love our rural communities, then Farm Bureau is here for you.
Continuing to talk at Northwest State about the Making a Difference Award winners at the Green Carpet event for 2021, a COVID 2021 again. And I've got Dan Yaris with me. Dan is our individual Making a Difference Award winner. And Dan, introduce yourself. Tell me a few things that you are involved in most recently, because it'd be a long list otherwise. But what are some things right now that you have your hands deeply involved in?
Well, I'm heavily involved in my church. That's one of the things that I do on the side. Praise team, singing and performing there, and also involved in the Great Banquet community. That is on the side. In my position as a Chamber Executive Director, there's a ton. I'm very proud of working on Leadership Williams County. That is one of my highlights of my job. And then I just love being involved with just about anything involved in the community.
And our individual award winner tonight is Dan Yaris of the Bryan Chamber. When you think of Bryan, Ohio, one man immediately comes to mind, and that's Dan. Dan lives and breathes Bryan and Williams County. He is passionate about sharing the history of the area and the city's Chamber of Commerce. One of the areas where Dan has made the most impact in the community is through the Leadership Williams County classes. Many people who have gone through the class have eventually run for public office, and that is a credit to Dan and his dedication to serving others. Dan is a proud father and grandfather, and his family is his pride and joy. Dan is also a devout Christian, serving his church and community and working with the Great Banquet in Bryan to help others in their walk with Christ.
Every time you see him, he has a smile on his face. He's so excited to see you. He calls you by name. Very seldom have I seen him not know the person's name, and he'll want to give you a hug. COVID has really made it difficult for him because he always wants to give you a hug. But he just makes people feel good about themselves.
He was a member of the Ohio Chamber, and he was on that board for a while, so we got a lot of good ideas from that and brought them back to Bryan and really implemented them, and have really done a lot of good things for the Bryan area and the businesses and the local town.
I am in my 23rd year, second longest chamber director, behind only one guy, my grandfather.
His grandfather was heavily involved in the community, was part of the chamber. His mom is currently city council member. His brother is the director of the Williams County Library.
We're here to promote and enhance the quality of life as well as the business community. We are also here to help plan a growth and vision of our community overall.
He creates, he participates, he leads all of these projects within Williams County to help benefit the Williams County itself.
He actually asked me to do Leadership Williams County for probably a couple of years before I could actually do it, but very passionate about that, and passionate about Bryan. I mean, he lives and breathes Bryan, and I think he always has, and I just think again, I think he has a very infectious personality. When you get around him, you can tell his love for Bryan.
My favorite program that we run is Leadership Williams County. I think I am in my 13th class, and every class that I've had, I get very attached to. Seeing someone reach their potential or go beyond is why I love that so much. It's challenging people to become better. Give them a motto of don't leave here wishing you would have. It's okay to fail, but you also have to push yourself to try the next thing, and continue to try that thing. And that's what I continue to try to teach in Leadership Williams County.
I don't think that there is another individual, at least not to my knowledge, that has taken that passion to do that.
To be able to build those relationships with community-minded individuals, it has allowed me to expand my leadership in the community with regards to the healthcare of our community, being on the board of the YMCA, being a part of NAMI. Those are the kind of things that I feel helped get me into those type of leadership roles.
We're both the member of the Great Banquet community, which is more of a religious-based community that I've done several things with Dan. And his passion for music and his passion for Christ, he shares that, and again, it just shows his passion for a lot of different things, and when he believes in something, how he's all in.
I could not do this job without a ton of people. There are too many to mention. Board of directors that has always given me the freedom to do what I need to do when I needed to do it. A staff that backs me 100%. Chamber presidents over the years that have been fantastic to work with. A business community that supports us in good times and bad times. It couldn't be done without them.
He doesn't have any other motive than to benefit Williams County and the community. It's all about what he can do to support the community and those that are in the community.
It's a tribute to him and his family to show you how much that family has contributed and how much they really do care about Bryan.
Well, I'd like to thank Northwest State Community College for this award. It's very humbling. And Sally,
thank you for nominating me. I'm humbled and honored, and offer my congratulations to Terry Hendricks and the Farm Bureau on your award. Truly, you guys are making a difference, I can tell just from the videos and your comments. Making a difference is something I believe was instilled in me by my parents and my grandparents early on in my life. Give back to the community that gives back to you. And I have witnessed this through my grandfather and my parents. Making a difference is simply caring, something I try to strive for daily. I love inspiring people, and if I can make a difference in one person's life, then that's success for me. Having a huge support system truly makes it easy to care and be a difference maker. My wife and my daughters, who give me so much joy and love, even though I don't share this with them enough. Family, friends, staff, and community members who support and care as much as I do. And also knowing that there is a God who loves and cares for me unconditionally, it makes it easy for me to pass on a caring attitude. A huge thanks to each of you, especially my wife and daughters. This award is as much a part of you as it is me. I'll leave you with this quote. Dr. Seuss wrote in his book, The Lorax, "Unless someone like you cares a whole lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not." Thank you once again.